And he said that, Aziz, we've been ordered to make Egypt starving. And I was like, why? I was shocked when he said that. Don't you know that Obama's half brother in Kenya, he's a member, he's the head of the Brotherhood groups up there? And I was like, I've never thought of it. He said, no, you never look at it, but we knew it. The half brother of Obama in Kenya, he is the head of the Brotherhood gangs up in Kenya. That's why he stood with the Brotherhood. That's why whatever happened, BBC, CNN, they were always declaring fake news about the country to scare the whole world to come to Egypt. All that underlying the Jazeera, Qatar, which is recently, you probably heard the news, most of the Arab countries like Egypt, Saudi, Emirates, Bahrain, Kuwait, they cut the relation with Qatar. Why this? Because we realize Prince of Qatar is the one who support the fundamentalist and ISIS group everywhere. In Libya, in Syria, in Tunisia, and it was in Egypt as well. So Egyptians, we've been through almost like a year after this turmoil or after this bad trouble. We had a new president. People, they really liked this person, the Minister of Defense, and they asked him to go for a presidential election. The guy didn't want it. The guy didn't want it. He has to go 3 months. People and Egyptians, they were pushing him to become the president. He resigned from being the Minister of Defense, and he went in the presidential election as a liberal candidate, and he won. So you can imagine somebody who doesn't want to be the president, and people, they were pushing him up there. He said that loudly. Listen, the price is going to be so high. I'm not promising you I'm going to turn Egypt to become like the best developed country in the whole world, but we're going to work together. We will all suffer. We're going to build Egypt again. This man, 30th of June 2014, became our president, almost now for like 3 years. Next year going to be another term for him. People, they loved him. We back. Last month we were classified as the best developed economy in Africa. We competed Nigeria, we competed South Africa. So now Egypt up again. And now you hear, and many people start coming back again. So one thing, do not trust media. Media is guided.
Fake news.
Yeah. But we're doing that. The president, 5 people been here 5 years. It was rubbish everywhere, garbage, because we didn't have management. That was no management. That was nothing to control the country. It was all like a chaos. Now, our new government, they started. It's not 100% yet. It's like 80%, 85%. Roads being different, infrastructure. We are building now the biggest hydraulic power station in the whole world. Siemens next month gonna open the biggest hydraulic power station in the whole world. And we discovered natural gas everywhere in Egypt here. So our new president is kind of, people, they really, really, really like him.
What's his name?
Sisi, S-I-S-I. We have overseas investment. We're building new capital. We're gonna open, you will see that next year as well. And this man, when he came to the power, he decided to enlarge the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal linking Mediterranean and the Red Sea. Per day, it used to let only 70 boats to cross through them because the canal wasn't wide enough to lead navigation in both sides. So the boat, they used to come from Mediterranean, stop in a certain area, and then let the other boat coming from the Red Sea to go up there. And it's like a big bond of water in the middle of the canal. So it was used just as a crossing area for the boats. When the president came to the power, he said that the first thing I will do, I will build and I will dig another parallel canal. I will let navigation will be in a double in the both ways. So in 1 year, with the military, the help of the military engineering department, they dug a parallel canal, and now 110 boats. They go in the canal, the biggest boat in the world. They go up there per month, 18 million American dollar toll we collected from those boats. So Suez Canal now is up again. So this man, because he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it, so he's doing a great projects in Egypt here. Humble to earth, I got to say, humble to earth. Really one of the first time ever, the Christians, they were so proud to find a Muslim president to attend Christmas and Easter masses on the church. He surprised people. Nobody realized it was our patriarch on the mass, on the TV, it was live. And then suddenly people at the church, they forget the mass and they're clubbing. People shocked. Who's there? That was the president. went up there, and that became like every year, Christmas and Easter, he has to attend a mass there. Don't think when you hear and use on whatever the news channel, a bomb in a church in Egypt, this is like something, okay, coincidence happened. No, the Brotherhood letting the Christian to pay the price now. All the bombs and what happened in Egypt on the churches, it is the time for the Christian to pay the price because we're standing anti those Brotherhood. It's still recently, 3 months ago, that was a big bomb in a church and more than 25 people during a mass. Yes, the Christians in Egypt paying the price. Because they said, no, we don't want them. We don't, even the Muslims here, they say, we are not that type of people, which is women, they should all veiled up. And it was like fourth thing, religion was forced to be taught at the school. And it's just, we never had this. We're very liberal. Everybody do whatever he wanted. The same like in Australia, guys. This is our life here. Like Christians and Muslims, everybody practice the way he wants. But those guys, they were pushing us to be like very extreme, and we didn't like it.
The change in administration in the US would be seen as a positive one for Egypt?
My God, yes. I swear, this has happened to me. Aziz, don't get scared. The coming president of USA gonna change everything with you. Once Obama leave, you'll be safe. The first thing we've realized, once Trump came to the power, 2 months later, it was in USA, and the USA website, don't go to Egypt, Egypt not safe. Now, you can travel, but be careful. And they told me, once USA will say it's safe, or be careful, the whole country is gonna follow. So, with Trump, yeah, I know some people, they say he's a good man or a bad person. I'm not agreeing with that, but he said something I personally like. Media, he said media is fake. And I totally agree with that. Media's control, especially when you look like we here. Qatar doesn't like Egypt because they are hosting all the Brotherhood members in their home, Qatar and Turkey now. You know what happened like 2 years ago? We had a bomb in Alexandria. It was breaking news 2 minutes before the real bomb happened in Alexandria in Al Jazeera News. Bomb in Alexandria, 20 people killed, 40 injured. That happened 2 minutes before the real bomb happened in Alexandria. So imagine, you know, what's the media involved in. So that's why when the Arab countries, they realize Qatar supporting the fundamentalists and Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and all those people, the Islamic states of Syria and Iraq, the Arab countries, they cut the relation with it, and Qatar now suffering. So the change of US, yes, helped us a lot. Whatever, he was good or bad, but we at least had a new vision. A new person doesn't hate you or put you under pressure. Sorry if I'm talking about politics, but you just... I'm telling you what happened in Egypt in the last few years. We have much investment from China in Egypt now, yes. Mostly marble and porcelain, okay, and like granite and mining. And from Australia, we had actually in gold, south of Egypt, there is a city called Aswan, A-S-W-A-N. We've got some Australians mining company, they're mining for gold, and they own probably the biggest mountain of gold we had it in the Middle East. To your right hand side, this is the oldest, the second oldest train station in the whole world. It's called Ramesses. This one to the right, it's called the Ramesses train station. So the